two gorillas are shocked to discover that the girl before them can actually speak human language. This scene leaves them utterly stunned. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. 400 years after the death of King Caesar. 3 centuries ago, humans researched drugs, using apes as test subjects, causing apes' intelligence to rapidly increase. An ape named Caesar led the ape clan's swift rise, leaving behind many legends. But the drug backfired on humans as simian flu spread. Human intelligence rapidly declined. Over time, apes became the Earth-dominant species. Some established kingdoms forming countless groups. Some formed tribes, daily training horses at camp. Vulnerable humans became targets for ape hunters. Humans dwindled. Former skyscrapers are covered in moss and vines. The new protagonist Noah now searches for an eagle nest with friends Sonia and Anna. In their falconry tribe, every ape must find an eagle egg to prove themselves. After finally locating a nest, they find only 3 eggs inside. But tribal tradition dictates, never take everything. 1 egg must remain for the eagles to continue breeding. Yet the ceremony is tomorrow, as the eldest Noah gives both eggs to his companions, and continues searching for another nest. Luckily, one sits across the chasm but a massive ravine blocks his path. Undaunted Noah pulls out an iron rod nearby, takes a running start, using an iron bar to help climb, scaling cliffs with flexible rope, finally reaching below the eagle's nest. Just as he was about to take the eggs, Mother Eagle returned suddenly. Noah lost his footing and fell, chin hitting moss-covered rocks, causing him to slide rapidly. When friends came, they heard a sharp scream, timidly peeking out, discovering Noah holding steel bar, not falling, then breathed a sigh of relief. But as they prepared to return to tribe, Blanket on horseback disappeared. Suddenly movement behind them. Sonia quickly threw her lasso. Shadow swiftly fled. 3 monkeys immediately pursued, chased onto railroad tracks. Saw missing Blanket hanging on branch, then stopped. When Noah carefully retrieved Blanket and fled, he sensed something wrong. Back in tribe, Noah first gave Blanket to Father, the tribal chief. Father smelled it and asked gravely if Noah left valley, went to restricted area. Noah swore he didn't. Father showed no doubt, knowing his son's character well. Yet this made situation more serious, so he urgently convened elder council meeting. Noah, unable to sleep, fixed Mother's fish drying rack. Then, rustling came from nearby hut. Noah entered alertly. Shadow knocked him down, knocked him over. When he gave chase, saw a figure dart into forest. Then Noah realized his treasured eagle emblem lay shattered. This blow struck like a thunderbolt, plunging him into utter despair. The ceremony was scheduled for tomorrow. Not wanting to disappoint his father, he set out overnight to find another eagle emblem. But on the way, he suddenly noticed in the distance flashes of electricity with strange crackling sounds. Driven by curiosity, Noah approached and saw several masked bodies lying dead. He started to investigate, when a strong hand startled him. He turned to see the tribe's guard elder. He urged Noah to warn the tribe. His words choked off as he died. Just then, urgent hoofbeats approached from behind. Noah hid immediately. Observing from concealment, he witnessed proof of the elder's killers. They carried strange electric spears. Noah couldn't understand what weapons they were. He saw them heading toward his tribe. He raced back through shortcuts to warn them. But when he reached the village, he was too late. Enemies wielding stun batons overwhelmed the tribesmen. Ordinary tribe members were captured, while all elders were slaughtered. Noah scrambled up the watchtower, finding his father. His father ordered him to free all eagles first, but as he released them, enemies discovered them. Noah's father fought back fiercely, but Brutus possessed brutal strength. Noah's elderly father stood no chance against him. Brutus attacked mercilessly with his shock baton. Seeing this, Noah rushed forward to distract Brutus. Pay attention. He planned to use his agility to stall Brutus. But while climbing an iron frame, he was struck down by the enemy with a baton. Against overwhelming force, Noah stood no chance. Seeing this, his father nearby lunged forward, but the strength gap was too vast. Soon, Noah's father was defeated again. Under fierce pounding, he was near death. Noah tried to rescue him, but was predictably stopped again, then thrown out of the building. Luckily he grabbed a steel cable. As he tried to climb up, he saw his father's body lying before him. Grief overwhelmed his heart, and Brutus showed him no mercy. He struck Noah down from midair with a baton. It's unclear if fortunate or not. When he woke, Noah found his home destroyed, his father's body lying nearby. All he could do was gaze at him one last time, then bury him properly at the grave. Noah vowed to spend his life reviving the lucky clan, saving all his people. Then, he followed the marks on the ground. Leaving family he never left through complex steel forests. The eagle his father raised circled above, never leaving. But young Noah got no response from it. His father's last sight was billowing smoke. Curiosity urged him forward to check. To his surprise it was a trap. Luckily man in midair saved his life. When he regained consciousness, several orangutans eyed him warily, staring at him wondering. The writing on this iron chain. Noah quickly explained. Group of apes wielding such weapons destroyed his home. He simply followed their tracks. He wants to save his people. That's all. Noah learned the Red Ape clan suffered similarly. He said his name is Lucas. After Noah briefly introduced himself. Character. Lucas pulled out human books he'd kept for years. Though he couldn't read the text, he knew they recorded legends of Caesar. This made Noah wonder curiously. Who exactly was this Caesar? He vaguely recalled those apes who destroyed his home. Seemed to worship Caesar as a god. Lucas patiently told Noah about Caesar's legendary story, how he created the belief for their kind to rise up. Character, and established core principles of unity and not killing humans. But as time passed, this original purpose became corrupted. Some humans even used Caesar's name to burn, murder, and plunder. Lucas kept talking about everything he knew. Just then, Noah saw the girl who stole the blanket again. He angrily chased her away. Then Lucas decided to accompany Noah. That night, as they sat chatting by the campfire, they noticed the girl had followed again. Lucas realized the girl was probably hungry, so he tossed her 2 fruits. Seeing her shivering, Noah took the blanket he carried to give to her, but the blanket was left by Noah's mother. To her, it held deep sentimental value. Persuaded by Lucas, Noah felt overwhelming sympathy. He agreed to lend her the blanket temporarily. Lucas cautiously picked up the cover. The next morning, Lucas took the girl along on the journey. Passing a stream, the girl was startled to see many of her tribe drinking by the water, living in a completely primitive state. Right then, Brutus and his tribe appeared again. They hunted humans for sport, and paid special attention to this blanket-thieving girl. They seemed to be after her specifically. The girl hid in the tall grass, concealing herself. Seeing this, Noah acted instinctively to rescue the girl. As the enemy closed in, the helpless girl spotted Noah racing towards her. With no other choice, he decided to take a chance, for she sensed this ape, known only one night, had a kind heart. But her cry for help also drew Khan's notice. Both sides spotted the girl at the same time. She was nearly caught, but Noah acted quicker, grabbing the girl away. Brutus, the warrior, tried to intercept. Then Lucas charged from the woods, striking with a branch, knocking the attacker down. They finally shook off the pursuit. Once deeper in the woods, they released their horses, to avoid the enemy tracking them. Noah looked bewildered. The girl had clearly just called him by his name. Lucas. He said it was impossible, this person had lived this long, yet had never seen a human who could speak. But the next moment, I love me. The 2 monkeys were shocked. No, this child can actually speak. Before they could finish, he knew where Noah's owner was imprisoned, the very place he wanted to reach. The reason he pretended to be mute was because in this new world ruled by apes, revealing himself as an intelligent being would only bring death. The next day may led them to the enemy camp. Little did they know it was a death trap. Brutus and his soldiers were already lying in ambush there. Even their retreat path was sealed off. Suddenly, an ape under the bridge launched an attack. May was grabbed instantly. During the struggle, both fell into the water. Lucas saw this. Quickly jumped into the river to rescue. With all his strength he helped May up onto the bridge. But he himself was swallowed by the rapids. Noah gets captured. Taken prisoner, Brutus shows not the slightest mercy. Cutting the rope, declaring his clan free from now on. Helplessness washes over Noah again. But there's no time to wait for rescue. For he doesn't know what awaits him next. Brutus takes May and Noah to his kingdom. Ruling this place is an ape named Seth. He claims to carry on Caesar's legacy. Vowing to unite all apes to rule the world, conquered tribes are taken captive. Forced into labor-building military sites, Noah is sent to the counterattack zone. Fortunately, Big Sonia and Little Sonia are also here, his biological mother. Meanwhile, May is brought alone into a room, filled with human books, and inhabited by a white-bearded old man, specifically responsible for teaching Seth human knowledge. This human realm description wasn't exaggerated. At this moment, drums resounded outside. All apes hearing it must gather at the square. Seth held his daily court assembly here for indoctrination. He intended to make the apes believe he was Caesar's successor, leading the ape clan toward progress. The reason for choosing this location was the military bunker behind this iron door left by humans. He knew evolution was a long process, but understanding humanity's former technology would mean mastering it. Regrettably, despite all methods attempted, he couldn't budge the iron door, so he searched for undevolved humans to open it. That's why he targeted May. He knew abundant resources and technology lay beyond that door, but humans obtaining them would be disastrous. He tried convincing the old man to stop Seth, but the old man just wanted to survive quietly. Seth then summoned both May and Noah. From initial exchanges, he realized May wouldn't compromise like the old man. Therefore, he started appealing emotionally, persuading Noah logically, hoping he could extract the door's secret from May. He declared, only by mastering technology could they achieve absolute dominance. Unless humanity was eradicated, apes would eventually be destroyed. Seth urged Noah to consider the ape clan's future. But Noah believed Seth served not the apes, but his ambition to rule the globe with absolute power. Caesar's rebellion originally sought only equality. This time, he only wants to bring his people home. Eagles nearby notice Noah maturing, and accept him at this moment. Night falls. Noah secretly finds May. He knows May's identity must be significant, with many hidden matters. But now isn't time for suspicion. They must cooperate fully to achieve their goals. Noah asks her true purpose. May replies, the simian 3 centuries ago made humans lose intelligence. Now they face extinction. She also needs into the bunker entrance to retrieve a first-grade reading primer. With it she can teach surviving humans to speak again. Though Noah doesn't know what that object is. It sounds plausible. With different objectives, they help each other. He decides to trust May. Afterwards, Noah wakes sleeping Anaya and Sonia to rescue, teaches them to craft simple bombs with gunpowder near the dam. Next, they enter the vault through the hidden tunnel. Then open the bunker door to detonate, breaching the dam. Raging seawater will destroy the protective barrier. Noah can rescue his people in the chaos, but their plan is spotted. The elder discovers Aunt May. She urges him to reconsider, but he remains unmoving in his faith. Seeing agreement impossible, Aunt May strangles him decisively. Noah watches stunned by this scene. Following Aunt May's guidance, they climb the cliff behind the shore, where the base ventilation system lies midway. Through the intersection, they successfully entered the vault inside. May pulled the electric switch, and the base's structure gradually became clear to them. Noah was overwhelmed by the grand architecture before him. May told them to wait there herself. Then she went to the computer room based on memory. She retrieved the satellite communication key from it. This was her real purpose. Before leaving, she looked towards the armory nearby. Meanwhile, Noah found a decoy cargo hold in the base. He saw apes locked in cages. They were mere tools for human amusement. This shook his belief in coexisting peacefully with humans. As he was lost in thought, May returned. Then they came to the first floor. Many land tanks were stored here. At the iron gate, May reminded Noah, "Once the gate opens, go save your master." They detonated the explosives. After saying that, she pulled down the switch. As they peered through the gap, the gate was completely opened. They saw Seth waiting outside for a long time. He noticed they were gone early on. He guessed they must have entered the facility, seeing the high-tech equipment inside. But he was very satisfied. Seth mocked Noah for believing in deceitful humans. When you get betrayed, you would still help them count the money. Then, he threatened Noah with Sonia to choose between his tribe or humans. Seeing Noah hesitate, Seth ordered Sonia killed. Then a gunshot sounded. Suddenly it came. The next second it struck Sonia in the heart, and she fell down. This is the first time humans have witnessed firearms. Seth dodges behind her subordinate in terror. Yet she feels excitement at human weapons. Truly impressive power. May sees the greed in Seth's eyes. Destroying the base is imperative. Then, she rushes recklessly to the fuse placement, ignites the explosives, along with the base built over years, in an instant. Destroyed utterly, seawater floods in through the breach. Noah shouts for his tribe to climb to high ground. Soon after, seawater surges into the shelter unstoppably. Faced with nature's power, all creatures seem utterly insignificant. May feels guilt towards Noah seeing this. But humanity's survival is at stake. She forces herself to be ruthless. Noah grabs an iron post during the chaos. Temporarily safe, he directs his tribe to climb higher in order. But at this moment, Brutus, who murdered his father, catches up. Noah knows he cannot win by force. Only evasion works. He dodges through sharp steel beams first, searching for a countermeasure. But during the fight, a misstep sends both falling into a cramped space below. In the chase, Noah spots an escape, a small upper gap, just big enough for him to slip through, while bulky Brutus gets stuck. The rising water level soon threatens to drown him. Noah kills his father's murderer with his own hands, then leaves satisfied. After that, he heads to the ventilation shaft where they entered. Most tribe members avoided the battle here, and survived. But savage Sessa has somehow followed them here. Her sheer strength dominates all. Overpowered Noah again, without any resistance. The Swift Eagle tribe lacks fighting skill. But absurdly, not one person dares to step forward and stop it. Seeing the red eagle soaring in the sky, Noah rises again with resolve. He hums the tribe's unique song. Seeing this, they join in the chorus. The eagles heed the call. Descending one after another, they attack Sasha. As the flock of eagles surge, Sasha is pushed into the abyss. Noah inherits his father's will. He leads the tribe back to rebuild their home. One day, May comes alone to the tribe to find Noah. Their farewell needs no words. When they meet again, the hope-shattered Noah asks persistently, "Can apes and humans really not coexist?" May grips the pistol behind her back. She replies with difficulty, "Don't know." She can't bring herself to kill. Taking the communication key, returns to the human secret base, hiding the few humans not degenerated. With the key, the base can finally contact other humans via satellite. We await humans regrouping strength. That is the human awakening. In the new world, Noah sees human horror. Next, he leads the apes to seek peace. If another